Are we here? The new studios. I mean, it's kind of crazy. And thank you to Tommy Bryan. He saved the day. Yet again, Tommy Bryan is not just a sports guru. He helped with technical issues. We're in our new offices and could not go live, but we're finding our way. I warned you guys last week. I said we're going to be moving offices, so there are going to be some things that are a little bit different, a little bit different. Well, we're going to kick things off. It is Waggin Tales Wednesday, but we're going to start with pumpkins. On Friday, we're going to be debuting a brand new episode of Taste of Nashville, and that is with John Dwyer. And we've got Shonda Pierce, who's got a show coming up in Nashville the 16th of this month. And so we want to make sure you have the details on that. You're going to meet a new music guy. His name is Coburn Larson, brand new to town from Wyoming. He was scouted by The Voice and he ended up on our show, and we're so excited about that. And we got to see and talk to some people about what's going on at Cheekwood. And I thought I'd share that. Miss Cheap always, in all of our papers, always has the greatest pumpkin patches to go to. And there is no better pumpkin patch than Cheekwood. It is the OG of pumpkin patches.
Hi, my name is Shannon Pruitt. I'm a garden supervisor here at Cheekwood. I want to welcome you to our pumpkin patch for Harvest 2022. We have a few new things I want to introduce you to that we're very excited about. We have a third pumpkin house, which you'll see directly behind me. It's a different shape. It has a whole different look to it, so we're very excited. It really brings our pumpkin village to life. We have our other two houses that you may have seen in years prior, but they look new and different with different pumpkin selections. When you're looking at our pumpkin houses, make sure to look at the roofs, make sure to look at the window boxes, the planters. There's all kinds of stuff to see. We also will have corn dig pits for little kids. They can search for mini pumpkins inside of loose corn, something to keep them occupied for a little while you sip on a drink and enjoy your time in our pumpkin patch. We've got 10,000 plus pumpkins for you to enjoy within our garden space. When you come visit us at Cheekwood, make sure you come visit the color garden where you'll see a mum explosion. We have colors of red, orange, yellow, white. We also have plant-themed scarecrows in our seasons garden, which is very fun for the kids. Bring your friends and family out to Cheekwood to see our pumpkin village. Lots of great Instagram photo spots.
Cheekwood.org, you can become a member. And my friend Sandra Harris just got a new job, and she's working in as head of membership out there. So call Sandra Harris and say, we want to be members of Cheekwood. Our family wants to be members of Cheekwood. It is a Nashville tradition. Well, when it comes to wonderful shows, we've also got a fun show, and it's wonderful because of the people I get to work with. It's called Devons Table, and I want to welcome you to my table. It's not just about food. It's about lifestyle. It's about making life better wherever you are. Sylvia Gagnier and I have wanted to work together for a long time, and we put it together out at Green Door Gourmet. And thanks to our friends at Amber Falls Winery, we put this on every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. And you can get it by going to our Main Street Media TV app on our phone or here on Facebook and YouTube. It's 9 o'clock on Sunday morning, just kind of a gentle way to be in your weekend. And Amber Falls is not just for drinking. Amber Falls Winery offers all kinds of wines, and it's not just for drinking. It is for adding to pot roast and wonderful meat dishes. It pairs with cheese at a wine and cheese party beautifully. Plus, there are flavors and different kinds that work with fish and red meats. There are some that work with seafood beautifully, and pairings for desserts and salads. And there's an entire flight of different seasonal flavors too. You might want something that will pair with a holiday meal. They've got it at Amber Falls Winery. Beautiful flavors, beautiful vintages, and wonderful award-winning wines of all sorts. Amber Falls Winery in Hampshire, Tennessee, and also with a tasting room in Opry Mills Mall. It is our Waggin Tales Wednesday, and the Gentle Barn are friends of mine here in Nashville, Knoxville, and of course they're original in California. They do livestock rescue, and I thought it'd be really cool to share a story from the Gentle Barn of a pig whose last day on earth was about to happen, but they rescued him, and it was the first day of the rest of his life out at the Gentle Barn.
He hasn't had mud for a long time, if at all. Slaughtered tomorrow. Not anymore. Welcome to the Gentle Barn. Ellie.
You can go to the Gentle Barn in Nashville, Knoxville, and California. They're different farms, and you can visit on Sundays. That's when they're open to the public. And it's really important, I think, that kids know and people know not only where their food comes from, but that they're beings that either, if you're vegetarian, that's one thing, but we also proponents of good farming. So that's what we do around here. I'm not taking a side on either way, but I will say that the work at Gentle Barn is incredible. There's a great book that you can find called The Gentle Barn and tells you all about Ellie and her story. And she is just my shero. Just love her. Do you have kids that have allergies to pets? Well, the Mayo Clinic is my go-to when it comes to animal issues, when it comes to allergies, and any medical issues, I go to them. And so I thought I would share with you a little bit of what they say. If your child has been diagnosed with allergies, our shelters are full of family pets that are given up because the kid develops an allergy. Well, it's not always the choice you have to make.
Almost 3/4 of American homes have at least one pet in them, but our four-legged family members can make life tough for kids who are allergic to pets.
It depends on that individual's genetic predisposition. So if the child has significant eczema, they might slightly be at increased risk of developing a pet allergy.
Dr. Anupama Ravi says most of those pet allergy symptoms can be treated with over-the-counter antihistamines or in more severe cases, prescription antihistamines. But in extreme cases, kids might need to get allergy shots.
It's showing the immune system a small amount of the allergen and slowly desensitizing it.
Dr. Ravi says it's also helpful to use HEPA air filters if you have a cat and to vacuum your home regularly. She says the physical and emotional benefits pets can offer children far outweigh the problems allergies might cause.
They're family members, so I never counsel anybody to get rid of their pet.
For the Mayo Clinic News Network, I'm Ian Roth.
If you do have questions about health and health concerns, the Mayo Clinic and the Cleveland Clinic have amazing websites that really help you, but they don't replace, and they will say they do not replace going to see your family doctor. And we want to make sure that you know that here. We share that as an information to kind of, it's like the string on the feed bag. It kind of gets you started. And but go to your family doctor just to make sure. All right. When it comes to places around Middle Tennessee, I love mom and pop coffee houses. I do. I just love mom and pop coffee shops. And there is one in Watertown called the Adopted Coffee House that has an incredible reason for being here.
Being a barista for me is a chance to create something new every single day. I enjoy the process, the smells that go into it, the feels, the texture. You really want to hand somebody a piece of art. I'm Austin. This is the Adopted Farmhouse Coffee Co. We really wanted to pour our heart and soul into the town of Watertown, which is just a little bitty town in the middle of nowhere here in Wilson County. There's plenty of room for growth. Having a small local business in the state of Tennessee is a unique opportunity. There are so many small businesses. People in Watertown are very aware of their impact here when they shop local. Having a cup of coffee in our spot, specifically our community, really does connect people. I feel like people embrace each other over a cup of coffee when they are sitting and having conversation together. For me, making coffee is definitely a daily passion project. It's something that I want to pour my life into to better the world around me.
The Adopted Farmhouse is also linked with another farm in Watertown called Whitehead Family Farm. And Whitehead Family Farm has farm-to-table dinners. Now, I love our farmers more than lunch and jewelry. And so don't freak out, because we're going to talk about farming and the responsible small town farming of animals. And that's what this one is about. Whitehead Family Farm is also located in Watertown.
Hey guys, Brad and Natalie here. We just wanted to let you guys know about what we're doing on the farm. Some of you know that we had started doing farm-to-table events at our place. We did a few back in the spring to kind of get ourselves acclimated to what we wanted to do on this farm and what we've been looking forward to doing for a lot of years on this farm. So now here we are in the fall, and we're getting ready to do 3 farm-to-table events. We're going to do them in October, the first 3 Saturday nights in October. We're going to attach all the details of every night, but the whole thing is, the first night we want to be able to process a hog in front of you guys. We want to be able to show you guys where every part and every cut of meat comes from. We have a chef, John Dunn. He's going to come in, he's going to grill everything up for everybody. He's going to prepare some of the vegetables that we've raised in our garden throughout the year. We're here to support Whitehead Family Farms, but we're here to support as many local vendors as people in town that we can. So we're going to have the Adopted Farmhouse pairing with us throughout the process. We're going to have Delmonica Winery with us. Chad Grubbs from Potts Processing is going to come in, and he's going to be one breaking down the hog on the first event on October the 2nd. October the 9th, we're going to process one of our steers that we've raised here on the farm. He's going to break it down. He's going to show everybody where every cut of meat comes from. Again, John Dunn's going to be here preparing that meal for us that night. And then on the third weekend, the third Saturday night, October the 16th, we're going to take all the meat that was left over from the first 2 events, and then we're going to have a night where we're going to cook up the rest of that beef for everybody. and then we'll have a little bit different atmosphere that night, because we're not going to have the processor there that night, but we are going to have Carly Mappa there singing for us. So we're excited about that. The first couple of nights, we're still looking for some talent for those 2 nights to be able to sing. So we're working on that, but everything else is in play, ready to go. First 3 weekends in October. We're excited to have you guys out. We hope that you can come out and just be a part of what we are, who we are here on the farm. Thank you for supporting us. We love you guys, and we look forward to seeing you here in October.
Whitehead Family Farm, located in Watertown, Tennessee, working with the Adopted Farmhouse, and these events always sell out. So you can find them on their Facebook page, and if you want to be a part of it, sign up, buy a ticket, and you will be in for a real organic experience. Wounded Warrior, it is one of the organizations that I always support, I always give to, and what they have seen with the help of canines, with our Veterans Administration and Wounded Warriors, it is incredible. And I thought this story what these animals do to heal is nothing short of a miracle.
We're a nonprofit, and we name all of our service dogs after veterans, either in memory or in honor of. So this little girl here is actually was just named in honor of a Veteran Affairs employee. Her name is Janine Melton. She is an Army veteran. So we are here at the Central VA office in Washington, D.C. today to surprise her and introduce puppy Janine to human Janine.
Hello, Janine.
Such priority there. There you go.
To be having this dog named after me and to be able to give this amazing dog to a wounded warrior truly means a lot to me. Having served in the military as a veteran, and it's just amazing to me to know that my legacy is going to be continuing through this amazing puppy that's going to be taking care of one of our nation's heroes, and being able to assist them with rehabilitation as they go through these difficult times, as they do this transition from the military service now to the civilian sector. So I'm happy to know that they're going to have a sister in arms to support them through their journeys.
In her Army vest, so she's ready to start her training program. So she's got some big shoes to fill.
Being able to have a dog named after me is keeping my legacy alive, and then also tied to that is my brother's memory. I do a lot to try to make sure myself and my family to keep his memory alive. So my mother is the president of the Maryland Gold Star Mothers and the chaplain. So we do a lot as far as being involved with the other Gold Star families. I am also involved in the Tragedy Assistance Program for survivors. You know, my goal is always trying to give back, because I understand how it is to have lost a loved one and to be able to help someone during this journey, because it was a difficult time for me. I really wanted to cry. I was trying to hold back the tears. I'm so excited. You know, we try to find ways to uplift and motivate and encourage others. So I know little Janine is going to do just that.
Wanted to make sure you had a chance to meet this special little pup.
Oh, yes. I showed my whole family her pictures. I was just showing everyone. My mom's so excited. She put it all on her Facebook page.
It's so surreal to actually see her here right now at this moment. And it's just encouraging, because I know she's going to do some amazing and wonderful things. And I just cannot wait to see. I'm going to follow her every day. She is going to uplift and motivate someone. So when they're having difficult times, they can look to her and say, this Janine is from Janine Melton, and she has strength, honey. She's motivated. Look at her. She's ready to go. And like, where is he? Where is she?
I don't have any babies yet, so this is my baby.
She's sweet and she's small.
She is. She gave me all kinds of kisses. Oh my goodness. If my little dog could sniff her on me right now, he would have have a fit.
Being a part of this program now, Warrior Canine Connection is so committed and making sure that they provide a service to our veterans is their way of giving back, and they are just making a difference and making it happen. So I thank them for everything that they're doing.
A dog can do, I'm sorry, that just made me cry, because a dog can do what a doctor, a nurse, a spouse, a family member cannot do. And I don't know what the thing is all I know is they are a gift from God. And the Warrior Canine Connection, if you are part of the VA, you can ask questions of your VA, your local VA, and find out how you can get involved in Warrior Canine Connection. And if you have a chance to give to a worthy organization, Wounded Warriors is definitely worth your donation and worth your time. Well, I'm taking a group to Ireland in April. It's a wonderful time. Spring in Ireland is fantastic. It is so green and so fantastic. But we don't know sometimes, I don't think you realize how many there are connections between Ireland and Middle Tennessee. For instance, in Columbia and that area around there are so many Scots-Irish people who settled there because it looks so much like the home country. They just stopped moving. They got into, they landed and they started moving across the country, and they said, this is like our homeland. We're going to stay right here. Middle Tennessee is full of the Scots, Irish, and the Irish people, and the Irish influence is huge. But I didn't realize that we have a lot of sister cities and a lot of places named for special places. There is actually a Mount Juliet. It is a castle, a resort, a luxury hotel in Ireland. It is in Kilkenny. And I thought I would show you a little bit about Mount Juliet in Ireland, in Kilkenny. Can you believe that? I didn't even know. I always thought that Mount Juliet just was its own little thing, that it got its name and Mount Juliet was just ours. But it actually comes from an estate in Kilkenny, Ireland. How about that? Crazy, huh? There are, if you want to find out information about going to Ireland with me, we've got a group signed up and you can be part of our fun group. You can just go to my Facebook page, my personal Facebook page, Devon O'Day, and it's pinned right to the top. So all the information is right there. Gonna say hi to everybody. Elizabeth, hi. Elizabeth and I are both we're both in mourning. It's been a tough day to lose our 24 hours ago, we lost Loretta Lynn, and there are no words. Jeff Hutchison, hey, good to have you with us today. Jeff from my hometown. And Angie, good to have you here today. Good morning, as they say. And I know, EB, you need to get signed up for our trip. We got so much stuff going on. Our new show on Sundays called Devons Table. We've got Taste of Nashville airing on Friday. But if you want to find out the end of our show, I want to start spending a little time on tourism in our area. And if you want to see waterfalls, Tennessee really has more waterfalls than anywhere else. I mean, we've got waterfalls everywhere, private property, public property. Even in Kingston Springs, Golf Club of Tennessee has waterfalls all through it. It's noted as one of the top 3 most beautiful golf courses in the world. And it's in Kingston Springs, Tennessee. If you're not a golfer, you can still go tour amazing waterfalls, and you can hike them. And there is a waterfall. There's actually a waterfall trail that you can go on and take you to all the waterfalls that are publicly owned in Tennessee that you can go see. And I'm going to close the show with Cumming Falls. The hike is incredible, and we're just going to close with that. I'm just going to let you see the beauty. And I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Be safe, everybody. I just want you to be safe and be kind. Remember, you are loved. We're in our new studios. There's a little growing pains, but it's a nice new studio, and I'm so excited. And we're working on it, and it's going to be fantastic when we get through. Make sure that you download the app, Main Street Television, so you don't miss any of our programming in case we get knocked off the air somewhere. Don't worry about it. Main Street, the app, will always have everything all in one spot. Thank you for listening, and thank you for being here. Y'all have a great rest of your day and enjoy this hike virtually through Cummins Falls. Bye.